Hi there Virgo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading for May 3rd to the 9th. Virgo, I hope you're doing really well. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the week. So I'm getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I'll then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy and working with the Rider-Waite Classic and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. All the links that you need are down below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading. And don't forget to like, share, comment on the video, and hit the subscribe button on your way out, guys. Keeps me bringing you these readings. We've got Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Some of you might be having a starseed awakening. You can Google that, but really, you know, you have a mission here on this earth to be part of this kind of global consciousness shift that we're seeing. Doesn't mean to say you have to be a healer or a tarot reader or anything like that, but just holding a certain frequency, helping other people wake up as well. And you might have this feeling that, you know, you've never really fit in, never really belonged here, because just maybe you're from somewhere else. And Virgo, I've got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? This is very much the tower energy of this oracle deck. And if we know about the tower, you know, it's really about bringing down, you know, structures or situations, maybe relationships, maybe career, something in your life that is no longer a fit for you, but is also maybe blocking you from getting to your harmony, your peace, your balance. So what are you clinging on to that's not in alignment for you anymore? The tower energy is this act of grace and love from the universe that removes from your life what is no longer serving you, to get you back on your best karmic timeline, to get you back on your purpose, to align you with your truth. Because it says that whatever is leaving your life, you know, was built on a shaky foundation anyway. You've learned what you needed to learn from it, and now it's time to let go. Okay, we've got two. I've got Divine Wisdom and the Ace of Swords. This says to me clearly that this tower is being orchestrated from beyond, you know, and also there is a connection to source, to spirit, to divine wisdom, your own divine wisdom as well. What you maybe don't realize is that this is a breakthrough for you. This is leading you to your truth. This is leading you to victory. And maybe you're just getting a huge moment of clarity on the direction of your life, what you need to cut yourself free from, the boundaries you need to establish that can bring you into the new, that can bring you to power and a powerful new beginning. Well, Libra, let's go to the tarot to see where this is heading. Beginning with the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning. What has led you to this now moment if this is your reading? Six of Pentacles. It's about balance. It's about receiving. Giving and receiving. Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's your divine intervention. I'm feeling that divine intervention in this reading. Outcome, judgment, yeah. Divine intervention again. So you've got kind of like three indicators of that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice energy. Number 11 in the Major Arcana that links to Libra energy. We see the sword. We see the sword that is the Ace of Swords being held by Justice, Lady Justice. Five of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. Three of Cups. Clarifying Judgment. Three of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay. We could potentially have some manipulation, third-party energy here. King of Swords is wanting to come out. and the Chariot. Cancer energy, number 7 in the major arcana. 8 of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Virgo, in your recent past, we have King of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. King of Swords is the energy of Aquarius in the minor arcana. Yeah, I mean, the King of Swords is about seeing the big picture from an eagle-eyed view, you know, really seeing the truth of a situation, seeing how the pieces come together. Finally, it all makes sense. Finally, I'm seeing things for what they are, and I'm seeing that something wasn't in balance here. 6 of Pentacles. Maybe you just haven't been getting the energy, the returns, the rewards, be it at work, be it from a partner. And it's made you feel conflicted here, 5 of Wands. You know, it's the energy also of, for me, fight and struggle. Maybe you've been fighting to stay in something that is out of balance for you, where, you know, it doesn't matter how much effort and energy that you put into the situation, all you were getting were the leftovers, the breadcrumbs, never getting what you deserved. And I feel that that is the awakening here, King of Swords, the aha moment where it's like, okay, I'm just not getting my needs met. Maybe it's time to make a strategic move forward. It's time to transform the situation. It's time to transform my life, and it's time to move towards what truly is in alignment for me. But, you know, in order to do that, we need to bring down a tower. In the current or focus energy, 8 of Wands, which we have twice in this reading, 3 of Cups, and the Chariot. So for some of you, I feel like there has been a message, a divine intervention, something happening, maybe a synchronicity, something like that, that has made you see the truth of the situation, that has revealed what you needed to see in order to potentially move away from it, to liberate yourself from it. And that is what the Chariot is about. It's about leaving something that potentially had become that comfort zone for you, even though, you know, deep down you might have known that there was something going on in that situation. In the Chariot, we're really encouraged to make a clear decision to transition and move away, and that is our victory that we claim. But we need to make a clear decision. When we stay in the indecision and the two minds, that's when that Chariot is going back and forth and not moving in a clear direction. For some of you with the 3 of Cups, there could have been a meddling energy, a third party, whether it's in love, whether it's in business, can be that. For others of you, this is the indication that, you know, we really need to transition and plant our seeds somewhere else to kind of get the harvest, the results, the rewards, the returns that we really need. We need to move on somewhere else. And for some of you, I feel like it's actually physical relocation or movement away from the situation. Some of you might be leaving a home, some of you might be leaving a state, a country, a workplace, because both of these cards can indicate travel as well. So that's what I'm seeing there. You might have got a message through social media, a friend that's called you out of the blue or something like that, that's been the peace that you've needed, which has been the peace that's given you this moment of clarity where it's like, wow, you know, I'm having this massive realization. I need to move away from this. It is the final judgment on the situation, the final judgment that brings it to justice. Look at this. Justice, judgment, the devil called oppression. 3 of Pentacles is down here. So it says that, you know, it really is time, the divine wake-up call to assess the situation. And judgment is the second to last major arcana, the world being the last one. So this card here is all about, are you going around for another cycle in this situation? Are you rebuilding that tower, or are you moving it across to world energy, which is grand cyclic completion and a victory to be gained in knowing that we're, you know, transitioning from situations, you know, in divine timing when it is meant to happen. Generally, if we rebuild the tower, patch it up, carry on without doing the real work of transformation and change, we find ourselves around in another cycle. Hey, it could be another couple of months, could be 6 months, 12 months, and we're facing the same situation, it crumbling around us, having to make the call to stay in it, going through more pain and upheaval. Justice wants you to make the call to sever it or to stay. But if we stay, there has to be proper change. Again, we see the scale. What do you need to do to bring this back into balance for you? And for some of you, there's legal proceedings here, divorce, separation, workplace disputes. Ultimately, the Judgment energy wants you to be liberated, going back to that Chariot energy, to be free, to live in your full expression, to move towards, new victory, new triumph. I always say that it's the devil energy inside these small dark spaces, and we have the devil here called oppression. And it's saying here that the situation has held you back or held you confined in some way. Could have been dealing with someone who was manipulative. There could have been a self-imposed bondage, staying in a situation willingly that's no longer working for you. Debt issues maybe with that Six of Pentacles, finances, your resources being out of balance. It's something that, we really need to rise above now. We need to put the cycle behind us. Otherwise, we can keep on buying into the illusion that holds us stuck, the illusion that slowly drains our energy over time, and the energy that stops us from moving ahead to the true rewards and results that we want in our lives. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Capricorn here. And that it's called oppression, the devil in this deck, because it's about this kind of constriction, maybe of your self-expression, maybe of your energy, maybe of your truth. So it's saying that by liberating yourself from the situation, you can finally start being, all of who you are, all of who you're meant to, and really shining bright. Three of Pentacles. There's a real karmic lesson in this for you, and it's really time to learn that karmic lesson so that we don't have to repeat it again. It's time to move forward so that you can start to realize and materialize the deeper dreams and desires that you've been on your heart that maybe you haven't been able to move towards while you've been in this situation. With the 2 3s in this reading, it is quite possible that you have learned about, like I said before, the third party, the meddling energy, something going on behind the scenes that you didn't really know about. But this is time for you, Virgo, to claim your justice, your victory, and move on to a new karmic cycle here. Okay, Virgo, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective and may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all, and I do try my best to interact with you all over there as well. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Has been a pleasure, Virgo. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.